All right, tell me what players to put. For point guard.
Yeah, I'm here.
Just type it in. Tell me.
Oh, you're doing the same. You're doing these challenges. Let me see. I'm doing the breakout challenges right now. I have to do
Tell me what point guard.
triple or what I have to do with certain players. Are you going to be doing the triple threat? Yeah, Bulls triple threat.
Tell me what I should use as my point guard.
That's right. I'm supposed to use Bulls players. I go. My three best Bulls players that are emeralds. Oh, what are you trying to play right now? Are you doing like a full lineup? I use that Magic Johnson for sure. Actually, you got the John Wall. I use the John Wall. All right, so I'm looking for. Even guard. I had that Donovan Mitchell. Good. Oh yeah, Brandon Roy for sure. And you have both Brandon Roys. I thought you. Oh, you do get. You get both of those if you have the rewards or whatever. You get both the same card. Oh, Grant Hill for sure. He's got that. Oh, Tim Duncan. That Jason Tatum's probably really good too. You're trying to go small ball, but that Jason Tatum at the 4 and then Duncan at the 5. But I usually go with like the tallest center that I have. Oh, Jokic is your own. I would put Duncan there at the center and have Tatum at the 4. I wouldn't start Jokic over either of them. Yeah, they're the same height, and Tim Duncan's way better. Then I would just go with your best player at the position. Let's see. Trying to do an easy one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could do these 3 guys.
Pistol Pete.
Yo, that lineup looks sick. Yeah, you ain't losing with that. Out of those guys, the rest of the guys, let's see.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here we go. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Tatum drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And here's Roy after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now, here is Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
From deep, Wall. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Weber gets the bucket.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to Hill. Wall looking for an opening. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls over the rim and in. Wall's got 5 now.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Wall. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Pass to Bull. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here now is Weber. To the inside, Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Roy up on top. Here's Tatum. Hits the jumper.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Duncan. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Albuquerque.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range. Wall's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Jazz. Here's Curry. Pass to Weber. Now here's Duncan. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the three. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Alonzo is improving.
Ball hits them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
A truly selfless player. Weber loves to score, but he also wants to see the rest of his team get involved.
Stolen by Weber. Lets it fly. The shake. Outside for Curry. And there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Albuquerque, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And the explosiveness Wall brings to the point guard position is special. This guy is a major threat when healthy.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass the ball. Now here is Robinson. Covered by Duncan. Here's Ball. Over Wall. Here's Hill. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Roy. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Albuquerque leads by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Albuquerque.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Back to Duncan. No good on the 3. Albuquerque leading by 4. Here's Weber. Pass to Malone. Outside, Ball. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 5.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the 3.
Roy, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound. And here's Robertson outside. The Jazz with another miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. They get the rebound. Pass the ball. Outside for Roy. 3 on the clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. New Orleans trails by 7. Here's Tatum. The tray. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
Ball with the bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Robertson. Lays it up and banks it in.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Now, here is Weber. He's got 7. Left side, Ball. To the paint. Back to Ball. McDaniel grabs the miss. And now an update on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Albuquerque, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
To the left side wing. Here's McDaniel, and he jams it with authority.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Tipped away. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Reeves outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
The kick out to Hill. Back to Bull. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
In for Albuquerque, Tim Duncan.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. And here's Robertson outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
It's Curry with the drive. And that one drops. And Albuquerque leads by 1.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Robertson, good.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Substitution for your Jazz. Number 33,
Stolen by Weber. Inside. Here's Duncan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
For Albuquerque, they've been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He's off on the second. Reeves can't hit. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. New Orleans on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, not a good idea to take a nap on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Yeah, the quiet intensity
that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Rose surveying the D. Pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Davis. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. New Orleans shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Jokic with the steal. And again, no good by New Orleans. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Hill has the open look. It's hauled in by Grant Hill. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Davis. Boy gets the rebound. And Albuquerque with the possession. It's a one-point game.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Rose. He has yet to score.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Reeves, following the score by Albuquerque. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Right side Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Maravich, good.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Second team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Out to Duncan. To the paint. And Malone with the stuff.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And it's good for 2.
And big scoring night for Wall. And for him, it's about the rhythm. When he's locked in, that gives him the confidence to keep firing.
Now Duncan, after the missed 3 from Tim Duncan. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. 7 points for Tim Duncan.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
Stolen by Weber. And here's the fast break. Malone leading the way. Outside for Curry. Back to Duncan. It's stolen by Duncan. Good if it goes. He can't hit that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Inside. And Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Now here's Roy. Nifty move. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Nice move. And the layup is up and in. And now a 5-point Albuquerque lead.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Albuquerque?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Your Jazz, Oscar Robertson.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Albuquerque leading by 3. Duncan outside. And the dunk by Duncan.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
And here's Wall outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. And Duncan throws it down hard.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Robertson.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Roy.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
New Orleans trails by 7. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A great score. Roy just waiting for his moment.
Here's Weber. Pass to Duncan. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Jokic. Off target from 3-point range.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Duncan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The ball goes to Albuquerque.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Weber. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Irving. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Off target from the baseline. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry with a wide open look.
Stephen Curry.
Good, and Weber gets the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for Albuquerque. And here's Reeves outside. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Curry with the three. So Albuquerque takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, when weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.